Hello everybody, it's Laura here from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot. Welcome in. Namaste. So today I thought I would jump on and do a current energy reading for the weekend for the Twin Flame Collective. I know we do have an opposition this weekend between Mars and Pluto being in retrograde, and that energy of death and transformation and rebirth. I do feel many in the masculine collective are going to be met with a lot of opposing energies, a lot of delays when it comes to them coming forward in the connection. And I do feel all of this chaotic energy is allowing the masculine to create space, to have room for the divine feminine in his life. And I do feel many in the collective are really needing to get grounded this weekend as the masculine collective goes through this very transformational metamorphosis process. So divine feminine, I highly recommend really leaning into your intuition, trusting in the subtle messages that your body is receiving, because I do feel many of us are going to be deeply, highly sensitive to the energies this weekend, as many of the masculine collective are finally learning their karmic soul lessons and finally getting ready to kind of shift out of this very difficult energy that many of them have been in. So with that being said, I will go ahead and call in the angels and the guides and the Ascended Masters, and we will get started. Bottom of the deck, the Chariot. So with the Ace of Swords. So I do feel a lot of revelations are coming to the surface for both the masculine and the feminine. And I do feel a lot of swift action forward. This energy is screaming success. I think a lot of integration is taking place. So let's go ahead and jump right into the cards, and we'll see what messages come through for the weekend ahead for the twins. So what messages need to come through? That is a huge pile, but we will take it. Okay, so it's looking like blocks are being removed. Okay, we do have the Six of Cups in reversed with the Queen of Cups in reversed, the Five of Wands, the Two of Swords reversed, the Seven of Swords. We also have the Three of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Two of Wands reversed. So I'm definitely feeling a lot of very heavy karmic energies surrounding the masculine. I do feel that karmic contract is coming to a complete close with the Six of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse. I do feel a lot of the karmic energy is still clinging to control, a lot of emotional manipulation, which is causing this battleground that the masculine will be in this weekend. But ultimately, I do feel a lot of the lying and deception that's been surrounding the masculine is coming to the surface, is coming to light. And with the Two of Swords in reverse, I do feel this very heavy, chaotic energy really is allowing the masculine to take the blindfold off, to really see things for what they truly are when it comes to the false contracts. I do believe with the Three of Wands coming out with the Queen of Wands, that's feeling very strong, powerful, divine feminine energy. And with the Two of Wands in reverse, it's this energy of the masculine is really needing to come forward and take action, because I do feel this ship is sailing away with the divine feminine on it. I think a lot of the feminines really have released all expectations. And with the Two of Wands in reverse, I just feel the time is now. All of this very stagnant energy of the masculine refusing to make that choice, refusing to take that step into the unknown, is really coming full circle this weekend with a lot of chaotic and combative energy surrounding the masculine. Yeah, bottom of the deck, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So I do feel a change in legacy. I do feel that false foundation is completely crumbling. I think whatever was holding that foundation together had a lot to do with material security, financial gain, and I do feel what was holding that karmic connection together, the money and all of that, really is kind of being taken away. And I do feel a huge financial loss for the masculine this weekend with this shift. Okay, We then have the Hierophant just come out in reverse with the Ace of Cups reverse and the Page of Wands. So I do feel, in light of all of this very chaotic energy, the masculine is finally ready to withdraw his energy from the karmic. Another confirmation of a closing of a cycle with the Hierophant reversed. And I do believe this is triggering a lot of repressed emotions for the masculine to work through. I think the masculine has repressed these emotions for such a very long time. With the Ace of Cups in reverse, I just feel all of these emotions flooding the masculine's world, so he can finally get a hold of all of this energy. Yep. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. There's just no more growth where the masculine is at. I think at one point they thought these seeds that they planted with the karmic connection was really going to bring them a lot of stability. And I just feel everything's kind of been flipped upside down in the masculine's world with this shift this weekend. What other messages? Yeah, wow. We do have the Eight of Cups. Oh, the King of Pentacles. It actually came out in reversed with the Five of Pentacles. So this is the masculine finally ready to walk away, to leave all of the emotional baggage behind. I do feel a huge financial loss with the King of Pentacles in reverse, the Five of Pentacles. I think the masculine is feeling very isolated, very alone, very left out in the cold. And with all of this chaotic energy, it really is pushing the masculine to choose the higher calling. I think a lot of the masculines are in search for a deeper meaning in life. They really would like that emotional satisfaction, as within, so without. And because I feel the masculine is so emotionally bankrupt at this time, that is a reflection of his outer world with all of this very heavy financial energy coming through. I feel a lack mentality that the masculine is really needing to confront when it comes to this ending. So what else can you tell me about the masculines? Eight of Swords, Two of Cups, and the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck with the Ten of Wands and the High Priestess. Wow, with the Four of Wands. So, you know, the masculine has been stuck deep inside this mental prison of his own making when it comes to the connection with the divine feminine. I think there's been a lot of looping around this mental processing. You know, the masculine can choose to break free from this self-imposed prison at any time. And I think a lot of the fears that have been holding the masculine back is they're kind of afraid to come face to face with the divine feminine, because that is really going to bring up all of these triggering emotions, because the feelings are so deep that the masculine does have for the feminine. But I do feel, you know, a lot of them have been so emotionally withdrawn. With the King of Cups, I think a lot of the masculines have been able to temper their emotions. But I do feel they're finally ready to lay down this burden. I feel it's been such a draining and mentally exhausting process for the divine masculine to withhold all of these emotions. And I feel they're really hoping that in laying down this burden and coming forward to face the divine feminine, that there will be an opportunity to rebuild this foundation from ground zero, to be able to restore a sense of stability and partnership. I think, you know, in the past, with all of the blocking and the lack of communication, the lack of the masculine kind of refusing to go in to do this deep healing, I think all of this is coming full circle. With the Death in reversed, as well as the Lovers in reversed, the masculine knows it's time to allow the false connection to completely crumble. Pardon me. You know, they've been clinging to this false connection, to this ending for far too long. It's really time for the masculine to go through this ending, to go through this death process. I feel holding on is kind of getting old. And the masculine, I think, really knows it's time to put in that effort to really focus on putting their energy into what is going to bring them that firm foundation, that stable future that they've been so diligently trying to manifest in the wrong connection. And I feel all of this energy really is pushing the masculine out of that very heavy karmic energy with the devil, the Seven of Cups reversed, the Five of Swords reversed, and the Knight of Wands reversed. A lot of the masculines clung to these very toxic patterns to avoid facing that divine mirror, to avoid looking at all of their past actions. And I feel, you know, I think the masculines are finally ready to lay down the burden of trying to win at all costs, trying to prove a point that really has gotten them in this very toxic situation, all in regards to their lack of commitment. And there is this beautiful energy of temperance coming through, this energy of being able to bring healing to this connection. I'm just feeling all of this eclipse energy really is pushing all of this toxic, repetitive energy to the surface to be faced once and for all. There is going to be an opportunity for a brand new abundant beginning. It's in the baby stages. I feel the masculine is really needing to go deep within his heart to figure out what it is that is going to bring him that ultimate fulfillment, that ultimate satisfaction. There's a huge golden opportunity if the masculine is willing to put in the hard work, to put in the effort with the Knight of Pentacles, to balance out the scales. In the past, the masculine refused to bring forward this reciprocation, and I feel it's do or die time. And I do feel the divine feminine is sitting very stable in her energy with the Nine of Pentacles. I feel the divine feminine is really enjoying life at this point in time, which in turn is creating this very heavy heart chakra energy within the masculine's world. A lot of deep pain coming forward for the masculine. Give me 1 second, guys. My daughter needs some help. Oh, child. There you go. I do apologize for the interruption, guys. I do feel the masculine really is coming to terms with the fact that he knows in his heart this is his wish fulfillment, to have all of these wishes come true with the divine feminine. And there is a need for the masculine to release all third-party energy. And I do feel they are going to experience a huge financial loss. A lot of them have lost their spark for life by staying in this karmic connection. And there is this deep need for the masculine to venture into something new, to go through this transformation process, to be able to start to build something firm and solid that will last the test of time. So let's get a couple oracle messages and see what other energies need to come through for the collective for this weekend. Beautiful. We do have the Flying card. So I do feel the masculine is going to be taken to the realm of higher thought with the Field of Dreams. That's a 21 card. I do feel a lot of energy with the masculine, putting that energy out there, making that wish, praying that things will be able to turn around from him. And I do feel a spark has kind of been lit within the masculine's world. And with the Commitment card, I do feel the masculine really does want to bring healing to this connection. Look at that beautiful star in between the two hands. And I do feel the twins are being magnetically drawn to each other this weekend with this shift. That is also a 36 card, breaking down to a 10, which does speak of that final closure, that final ending, allowing everything to come full circle. But the masculine is going to have to face a lot of goblins from his past. I think a lot of changes, a lot of chaotic energy that is going to thrust the masculine deep into those shadow aspects. A lot of unexpected visitors. I just feel a lot of spiritual communication. The masculine really needing to have that long, hard, evaluating look at all of his past decisions. I do feel expect a lot of stormy emotions, stormy weather. I just feel like the house that the masculine's been in, that foundation, was built of, you know, something that was not solid. And I feel everything is kind of getting blasted out of the water with this shift this weekend. The masculine is really needing to gather all of his strength to restore his sense of purpose in life again. And let's see what other messages come out with this deck. What other messages can you tell me about the shift this weekend for the divine masculine? What other energies, please? Adjustment. Yeah, see, the masculine is going through a very difficult adjustment period. They're really needing to take a good, long, hard look at the past before they're able to completely cut that cord and move forward into a state of balance. Any other messages, please? Divine Mother. I do believe the masculine is really needing to come forward for that deep level of healing from the divine feminine. I do think a lot of the fear stems from the masculine worrying that the divine feminine might not have that nurturing energy towards him anymore. But I also feel, you know, there's this beautiful energy of remembrance of the paradise that the twins shared in the Garden of Eden. And I do feel a lot of healing coming forward as the divine feminine really rises in her power. It is allowing the masculine to come forward to embark upon this co-creative journey with the feminine. I feel a lot of expansive energy with this shift and the ability for the masculine to begin networking within the spiritual community in partnership with the divine feminine with this shift. So let's get a couple last messages. What else can you tell me about the weekend ahead for the Twin Flame Collective? What other energies need to come through for the twins with this shift this weekend? Okay, yeah. Soulmate. So I do believe a lot of twin flame recognition is taking place. I do feel the old soul contracts are coming to a close, and the masculine is finally ready to partner up into this beautiful agreement with the divine feminine. There is a lot of unconditional love surrounding the twins this weekend, a lot of reciprocal giving and receiving, and I feel the potential for the twins to fall in love all over again. We did get the twin flame card today. So there is a lot of balancing when it comes to the inner masculine and feminine energies from within. And I feel the twins are finally kind of getting ready to come together to complement each other rather than reflect all of these mirror image to each other. I think the mirroring of the twins is finally starting to come into that balanced energy. I think, you know, there's been a lot of introspection, especially in this Mercury retrograde, when it comes to all of our past wounding, our own self-image, and I feel the masculine is finally starting to see that reflection in the mirror of just how much he truly loves the divine feminine. And I do feel with the clock energy, time is of the essence. It really is time to close out all of these past karmic cycles. And this has been such a very painful and long drawn out process in order for the twins to get to a certain level of healing before coming back together in this beautiful partnership. But I do feel the twins are ascending to a higher level of commitment this weekend. There's a lot of learning through all of these chaotic obstacles as the twins are preparing for union and this new phase of commitment. There's the need to kind of get that hammer out, release all self-sabotaging energies to be able to rebuild from that ground zero point. And I feel persistence really is going to be the key this weekend to work through all of these heavy energies. So that was the message that needed to come through today for everybody. I hope that you have a fabulous weekend ahead, and I look forward to seeing you all next time. Namaste. Thank you, everybody.